ticket and make her name it gay!
K-Smell presents Now That's What I Call Lilith Fair. All the ambivalent hits of the 90s you probably forgot, such as Four Non Blondes, Emmy Lou Harris, Sean Colvin, Sarah McLachlan, Juliana Hatfield, Tracy Chapman. He got a fast car, I got tickets anywhere. Susanna Hoffs, Joan Osborne, Letters to Cleo. Annie DeFranco, Indigo Girls, Jewel. And sadly, many more. Act now and we'll throw in, I guess if we have to, the best of Seattle, featuring Soundgarden. Black hole sun, won't you come? Alice in Chains. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. And Pearl Jam. Send no money to K-Smell the 90s, Box 000, Seattle, Washington. Can you K-Smell the 90s? I can. Now, for the first time, all the 80s classics for the generation who were born in the 2000s. K-Smell presents Totally Radical 80s. You'll get hits by artists such as The Outfield, I Just Wanna You, Culture Club, The Human League, Hall & Oates, Oh, here she come, she's a man-eater, Tears for Fears, Billy Ocean, Aha! Simple Minds, Cyndi Lauper, George Michael. Never gonna dance again, guilty feeling, got no rhythm. Madonna, Ray Parker Jr., Rick Astley. Together forever and never apart. Together forever two. What'd you expect, a Rickroll? Yeah, we couldn't get the rights to the other one. Huey Lewis in the News, Kate Bush, and many more. And if you act now, you'll get the best of 80s hair metal. Over 20 classic tracks by the most badass and hairsprayed rockers such as Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, yeah it does, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and Bon Jovi. New Jersey, Send no money to K-Smell's Totally Radical 80s, Box 000, Hollywood, California. It's totally radical, man.
When real conspiracies become far too outlandish, that's when parody conspiracies look even more like reality. It's time to strap on your headgear and search through the aluminum archives.
Need a break from hopping around time and space? Then why not enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee? Perfect to start your day, even if you're not sure where or when you are. Now in light roast, dark roast, and non-binary blend. Does every sci-fi property now involve drinking coffee? Who's writing this stuff? Juan Valdez? Enjoy a delicious cup of Dalek House coffee. Now available at Smith's, Costco, and other fine stores.
Now that society has crumbled around you, it's time to make sure you're fully stockpiled for the forthcoming apocalypse. And while I'm hunkered down with your cash, you'll be fully prepared to be angry at whatever we tell you to be. What better way to stir that anger than with a great tasting supply of Warmonger coffee? We've been profiteering on war since the dawn of civilization. We haven't changed. Just how fast we can deliver a message and take your money has. Because when you're witnessing the end of society as we know it, you're going to want to arm yourself with that quick boost of caffeine in the morning. We offer light roast, dark roast, and our all-new Prepper blend. Ah, smells like victory. Premium Warmonger coffee, because we can't face the end times comfortably without you.
Tired of not feeling your best due to joint pain?
I don't have time for this.
Now with fast-acting Back-to-Teen Cream, you can kiss your sore joints goodbye. Whether you find yourself in a duel or just relaxing at the end of the day with a cup of Pawlux, you deserve to live pain-free. Back-to-Teen Medicated Cream, now available at Costco, CVS, and other fine stores. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but I haven't seen hand-to-hand combat this bad since Book Boba Fett.
Today on the show, I'm doing a thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome to it. I promise I will almost be professional today. As soon as I catch my breath here. Oh crap. Hello. Oh, I don't even have my green screen out. There you go. No green screen for me today. Hi. Where's my thing?
Whoopsie, 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 whoops.
Wait a minute.
Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie.
Stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck. You think he was a conjoined twin or something when he was a baby? You think that's why he is the way he is? You think he has a problem? He came in attached to somebody else and. I wonder if that's it. Hello. So I gotta talk about the Rebel Moon show for people who are still interested. I am talking mostly about ghosts and UFOs and paranormal things today. Because why? It's that time again. It's that time to run to the hills, run for your lives. Why? The British are coming. The right Paul Revere sent the British on its ear. Because the cuckoo said. That's why. So, anyone want to get their hands on this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what somebody does. So, today, clunk. I'm watching that Tucker Carlson thing. All right, let me mute my music. Did you see this? Has anybody watched this? Is anybody here yet? Or should I wait a second and just do the rundown? Or I'll monologue it for a minute before. So first, today, we're talking about this. There's not much of the scope for the actors to do anything of interest, or there's not much scope for the actors to do anything of interest beyond scowl, fight, or look anxious. Oh, you mean so they went to the Ahsoka School of Directing, they went to that one, huh? They went to the offensive one, huh? It's warm in here. Oh, that's because you get the music going, then you start rain dancing or whatever you do to exercise the demons. How do we exercise the demon? Well, we need the head of Bob Larson. So we need one Bob Larson to droppeth to whatever and get on it. Bring me the head of Bob Larson. Stat. See, that's the part I forgot about, until recently. That was level 8. Now level 9 is Timmy, realizing who Timmy is. Ooh, see, I knew he was important. Little Timmy's in a sandbox at the daycare center run by ex-cons. Literally. See, I'm dumb and I need literal hints and literal clues and literal. Because I'm dumb sometimes. Because sometimes the metaphors are really, really good in the right places at the right times. And then sometimes, if it's just right there, I just bloop, bloop, bloop. So, what am I looking at? What's this? So we're doing this. So we all know that Zack Snyder scam, that he literally botted his entire, self-worth, I think. After people realized that, his movies aren't that great, he's not that great of a director, he's kind of got a hot head, hot temper, allegedly, and, as we all know, let me just pull up the Rolling Stone article that I didn't write, but somebody over at Rolling Stone did. Rolling Stone, Zack Snyder. Somebody over there. So pretty much, I would say, in my expert opinion of being absolute dog shit at figuring out what's a bot and what's not, as somebody who, I'm a little dim because I see everything all at once. In my subconscious subliminal, I see it all. I'm processing it all in the background, all to the point where I'll snap. And I'll be like, yeah. So once that happens, then everything starts to come out all at once, and I will speak very, very quickly, give you a ton of information you might not be able to process. And if you are a professional pickpocket or somebody with a name like Rob, who are robbing people blind, then I would probably have some cameras on that and give me some indication to be reviewing the situation, as you got to pick a pocket or two. But see, not me, because I'm too afraid to do shit like that. So, but, and where I'm going with this really, really big but right here in the room, I am going with they are using their own money to go in and steal, in my opinion, allegedly, a fake audience that is not there at all by creating a fake demand for something like a Snyder cut that might not actually be there. Because when you go to this new Rebel Moon, I mean, I keep telling people Zack Snyder stuff isn't that good. It isn't that good. A lot of what you see and what people like is 90% being told to like it, perception. Anybody watch Penn and Teller's bullshit back in the day? I certainly did. And most people cannot tell the difference, myself included, between a high-end something and a not-so-high-end something, unless you can maybe kind of handle it and feel it and, get bent over in the back of your Bigfoot hunting van or whatever. Then you know you want it, because then that's quality, right? Because then you know that's the one you want to keep. Point is, what am I saying? They would take people to these snooty restaurants and they would give them canned tuna and tell them it was the most expensive thing ever. And we see this all the time in Las Vegas. All these people who are like, oh, this is so good. It must be good because I'm paying money for it, right? And I was just listening to this, the Ghost cover of, what was it? Is it either Old Town Road or they covered Ghostbusters last night, and talking about, spend all my money on these Fendi sports bras and shit. And I'm like, you know what? If you think buying a Fendi sports bra is worth your while and not Charles Manson's remains, then maybe you should be fucking strangled with your Fendi fucking sports bra. Seriously, right? Maybe not. If you like it, whatever. But the point is, a woman knows exactly what she's doing when she gets into a white van. Thank you very much. And where am I going with this? Snyder's fake. Nobody actually likes this shit. Not only did he not hear that his daughter's favorite band and song was Hallelujah, which is a literal hallelujah. If your daughter's favorite musician or favorite song is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, that means, Daddy, I'm slitting my wrist in the bathtub. Help me, stop making stupid movies. That's what that means. And I was the only person to point that out and tell him that. Seriously, what the hell? Point is, when he started paying a lot of money, I didn't know any of this. So he put this huge fake account out there, or fake amount of people out there to spread this message. Oh yes, the Snyder Cut, the Snyder Cut, the Snyder Cut. To get that botted into your algorithms so that what? The more you say the words, the more it's going to pop up, right? That's what the man, bear, pig literally is. Algorithm. The algorithm. You see? Alex Jones wishes he were as smart as me. He's just a snake oil salesman who's too afraid to actually know the truth because what? He can't handle it because he can't pass his own litmus test. He can't forgive himself for going against brand. Oh, I'm bringing Alex Jones into this. Like I said, I'm going a million miles a minute and you're going to follow me because I am the female Alex Jones, the female Tim Pool. I am the Siamese dream. I am your worst nightmare and I am literally Satan on earth. Now, I can summon and channel Charles Manson and Jeffrey Dahmer if you really, really want me to. Especially now that he's so close. Right there. X marks the spot. Anyone who didn't figure that one out, well, shame on you. Snyder. Zack Snyder. Snyder Tider, by the way. Snyder. Like, it's like when you hear Trey Parker going, Rob Schneider, right? You hear the same thing. So he's an evil version of the good Zacks out there, right? He's an evil version. We're tying them all in. Oh, we're tying them all in. We're tying them all in. I'm going full tinfoil hat here, and I'm going to offend some people. Oh, I'm going to hurt some people's feelings, and I do not care. I do not care because I recognize the bad ones, and then we're going to get to the good one real quick. Get to the good one. This is the good one. This one. This is the good one. This is the good one. This is the good one saying, hey, I put Charles Manson's remains right here on display so he can go at you like he would want. He's very happy about that. I can confirm that. Charlie loves being there. He says, thank you very much. Exactly. You got it. Bravo. Good. Now, now that that's out of the way, I want to be bent over in that fucking tunnel. Thank you very much. As my reward? Okay. Zack Snyder. The bad one. The bad one. In this article, allegedly states that he hired people to verbally threaten and intimidate their families and children, other directors who worked at Warner, which we're not on Warner's side either. So Warner, no, I'm not Warner warning. Warner. Okay? Warren, Warner, warning. That's a warning right there. That's a litmus test too, right there in the words, right? Warning, if you're doing dealings, if you're doing dealings with the devil, that's the warning. Warning, right? Now, Alex Jones, who speaks in Morse code. He doesn't speak his Morse code. He doesn't know the code yet. He doesn't know the Surnaps code, SURNAPDS. He does not know that one. All right, and if you know that one, then you are in the right place, and you know exactly why I left you what I did and not the pick. Now, was there ever a good Zach? Oh, I'm talking about the name Zach, because you know that's what, a prophet? Is that a prophet now? See, I need people who know more theology. When I'm piecing, does anybody want to put together a super panel of people who are putting together and piecing together all these puzzles, or am I going to be taken out by the Men in Black for figuring this out, and you already did? Oh, maybe they haven't yet. Oh, they haven't yet. Yeah, so if anybody who's actually curious in how I know all these things, I can teach you how to do this. This is all mentalism. This is all a trick, maybe, or I might be the most psychically powerful witch on this planet, for all you know. Now, please pay me money to do this. I'm not making money doing this, and there's not a lot of jobs out there for people like me who will not, sit there and go to work at retail. First off, I'm not going to sit there and go and sell y'all a bunch of fucking coffee, because if I wanted to be a barista, I'd work at Starbucks. If I wanted to be in customer service and in sales, I would go to work at a department store. All right? So no, these commercials are fake. They're all for funsies. They are not real products. Welcome to my late night show. I look at shirtless men for fun. You got a problem with it?
From hockey in the desert
You guys are so amazing.
to UFOs to grown men crying about Barbie and to bad pop culture and more. Live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Mecca's Weird Universe.
So, when I say that this is all a BS to get PR and marketing, that's literally what the Snyder Cut was. What happened was some people decided to simp for these directors and producers knowing that they were faking things, right? There is an AI out there, and Alex Jones will tell you, this is all tying together. Here. Oh, I have it planned. I just don't have it pulled up. Alex Jones will tell you about this AI, which I literally responded to. They're worried about that. It's already here. These bots are self-replicating. They will create a new account, and they will create a new thing every single day, just enough to make it look organic and natural, to the point where you have 100,000, 200,000 of these things all clicking your thing all at once, saying the same comment over and over and over and over and over again. Because why? Why did my channel stop growing? I started banning them. I started banning the new accounts that were made, exactly that day. Why? Because I am not in the business of faking it for profit, basically. I'm not in the business. I am like Valentino. I will pull down the curtain and tell you exactly how I'm doing it. But, if you've got some secrets out there, if I like you, I'm not giving away any of yours. If I don't, I will give away all of yours if I have no idea and no reason to trust you whatsoever, especially if my Warner, Snyder, Tider warnings go off. Danger, Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson, right? And these robotic responses over and over and over again are one of my warnings. Danger, Will Robinson, right? Because why? We are aliens stuck on this planet trying to find each other again, and we have evil us's out there who have been copying and self-replicating for all eternity to the point where they can psychically communicate with each other. And they don't like that there's only one of them who can time travel. Now, if you want to be on the side of the only one who can time travel, who actually knows and can give away all their tells and all their clues and all their hints, like every time they scratch their head, every time they discharge energy, every time you say something and they confirm it, that's a confirmation. That's a big confirmative. Like a head scratch, like a when somebody gets super itchy. Oh yeah, that's a huge tell for me when I'm saying this, and this. I can teach you how to do it. So this is all fake. There is nobody who actually likes these things, and there's no more money in it for marketing, or he's not putting any money in it for marketing. Nobody likes him in Hollywood, and they can't ignore it because he's honked off a few too many people who were on his side, who don't know the secret tips and tricks and warnings and people to be cautious of and the people not to be cautious of. See, there's a reason why when I came my little happy ass on YouTube, I was super cautious about the people that I knew to be super cautious of and said a lot of wrong things, just to make sure they knew damn well that I wasn't, somebody on their thing. And there were some people who I said the absolutely right things to who did not pay attention. Now, so what's going on with this? Rebel Moon review as wannabe Star Wars franchise is a knockoff and an interplanetary bore. Well then, there you go. I think we don't want any more of these cookie cutter, generic, boring samesies. Oh, samesies. That's another one. The samesies. Over and over and over and over and over. Do we? I don't think we do. I think one of the things that we want is new experiences. We want to see new things. Where am I going with this? I don't know where I'm going with this. I was looking for the thing where Alex Jones is talking about AI. I responded to it this morning. Point is, the AI is self-replicating. Nobody likes Zack Snyder movies. Star Wars knockoff like Disney Star Wars. First off, you're trying to knock off Disney Star Wars. Why are you trying to knock off Disney Star Wars? Who's trying to knock off Disney? Like, didn't they know Disney Star Wars isn't good, right? That's the other thing. You get these freaking... What am I talking about? I lost my train of thought because I need something to drink. Anyway. You get these people who are just socially trained and conditioned just agree with whatever people say. They're yes men, right? They see one or two things, and then they go along with it completely. Here you go. They're talking about AI here.
Because there's a race.
We don't care.
The United States doesn't want to be behind the curve of AI weaponization.
It's already weaponized. Don't you guys see? When I used to be on with Midnight's Edge, and we would get all of those porn bots, right? They would come in, and Tom would be like, "Oh, I'm surprised you guys didn't think you didn't know that was a bot," because they literally respond and they interact and they respond immediately. These YouTubers are faking their audiences. They're making the few people that they have just follow blindly with what the most bots say. And that's really, really problematic and dangerous for highly autistic content creators who sit there and what do? They gauge what their opinions are based on the algorithm. Not naming who names this time. But they know, those people who say what topic, and then they go through and find the one thing that gets the most thing, because I've done it myself, mirroring techniques, right? I mirror people back to see, okay, is this how they did it? Oh, this is how you get clicks, right? I mirror, I test. This is basic circuitry, right? This is binary. This is on and off switches. You do the on off, you say, okay, well, this gets more. This is more positive. This is more negative. But the negative sometimes gets a lot of reaction, right? So I do it myself, and I realize that my chat is also doing that with myself to see what kind of channel, and once I yell at all of it and I don't pick any side, then they don't know what the hell to do with me, you see, because it's marketing companies and advertising people coming in and saying, well, are you going to be a right wing or a left wing? And I'm like, I can't be either. I have to call out both sides for doing the exact same thing when I see it right in front of me, right? When I see that people are mirroring back these same techniques, right? I don't think China's ahead of everyone. No, China is not ahead of everyone in AI. China is not ahead of everyone in AI. Why? Because I've got 29 kids all named Jerome. I walk the thinnest line from the good and bad sides of my mind. Jeremy spoke in class today. Now, a name like Jeremy would be Jeremy, Jerry, Jerome, right? So a name like that, well, maybe something good, maybe something bad. See, this could be a teacher. This could be a therapist, a doctor. This could be what kind of a name is that? This is somebody who is speaking, somebody who has a lot to say, right? Literally the song, Jeremy spoke in class today. Yeah? So here's one of the ways I do this. Now, then again, I do have a Jerry I do trust impeccably with my life. Should I or not? Oh yeah, I think I can. I think he's earned it at this point. So I do have a Jerry in my immediate. See, I've been collecting people that yes, this is what you do. You collect all your profits as well. You collect one of each and each. And one of the things that you do, especially with names, it's not just birth dates. It's names have positions as well. You see, it's not just in the grand scheme of astrology. I'm going all over the place with this. I'm giving you 7,000 things all at once, and is there an option to be an anti-winger? There's no point in being a wing of anything. It all came from the same cell. This is cell division, boom, cell division, collapse, regeneration, right? Cell cycles, star cycles. Okay, so when the old connectors have made their usefulness, what do? They just die off, right? Your skin cells will die off. Your brain cells die off, right? Once they've made their little happy connections. So you go through all these negative, but you can keep in your happy connections as long as you have the right pathway there to the happy connections. Why? Because sometimes you'll have a happy connection at the wrong moment and you burn out too soon and you don't have the right fuse. You need the fuse, right? So you need all that, which is why you have energy drinks called Fuse, right? So they're literally afraid of the AI. AI is already overrunning the internet. Do you think anyone is getting legit views? The second the thing drops, these bots are self-replicating, and I'm trying to warn these people. I'm trying to tell these people. I love the fact that Alex Jones is back on Twitter so I can have zero effort in the people I choose to annoy and prod and pinch and troll, because that's what I am. I am a pincher. I'm a titty twister. I am literally the mollusk, the one who's going to go in and to your ear. I'm the SETI eel. Aren't I? The Star Trek references. I'm the thing that's going to come in and go boop, 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 boop. I'm the lobster. I'm the crab. I'm all of these things. I'm the goat. I can get into your brain. I can get into you. I can nag. All of it. Left and right wing were together. I told you that. Didn't I just tell you that? These people, some of these people who have figured this out, these names, can you pay attention? Please don't tell me. Ask me questions next time. That's the thing. Next time, ask questions. I don't want to hear what your opinions are. Stop telling me. Start asking me. Now, that's the thing. I am so sick of these people who just want to tell you. Aren't you? Anybody else had people around them their whole life where you give them an explanation for something and then they try and contradict you? Stop it. You're going to stop that now. Why? Literally God, Satan, whatever you want to fucking call me. Point is, Alex Jones cannot pass his own litmus test. He loves trans women, and he can't handle it. He doesn't understand the difference between something in fantasy is perfectly okay as long as you have the right spells and wee way and sweet sway, and didn't do it for the greed and the gold and blah, 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 which he did. He literally did. He did it for the money. He's literally a snake oil salesman. That is all you need to know. He wants you to buy his vitamins. He wants you to buy his t-shirts. He wants you to buy his stuff. He will stop his show in the middle of something to sell you a something. Did you know that? I can stop my show in the middle of something to sell you something. Here, where's my Alex Jones video? Here, Merry Christmas, Alex Jones.
Forget the New World Order. This is a message from the Galactic Federation, and they are pissed. They have summoned Satan herself by decapitating the Baphomet statue in Iowa. And she needs to get exercised by being spanked by the sexy Ghostbuster from TV.
That one.
Be sure to use promo code ARMEDIO to get 50% off all K-Smell records for your next order. Order now and get them just in time for Christmas.
These I use, I wonder what I want to find a meeting. I'm medio. Ooh, you're the hottie. You're the hottie back there. Speaking of, we're gonna watch this guy who looks like Tim Pool. Is that his brother? Complain about this show. Why? Because it's hilarious. Watching him mad at it. I'm gonna watch that. Donovan's got a new song somewhere. There he is. There's Donovan. Yeah, so he's still around. What else is happening? That's questions. Will you give me a real opinion and not a troll? It depends. Depends on if it's a real question or not. Depends on if it's a real question. Like I said, I might believe absolutely everything I'm telling you. I might be literally the sanest person on this planet. I might be the most insane person on this planet. I think Tim Pool is a conjoined twin, isn't he? But no, this is the thing. Anybody else have people who people will start a conversation with you just to try and tell you a different opinion than what you have. Anybody else go through that their whole entire lives? Like they're being trained or prodded or conditioned, right? Because I'm getting tired of that. Anytime somebody randomly changes a topic to a political or a this or that, and now tell me if it's just me. You get somebody saying, hey, wasn't there a comedian who bombed so bad and released the album anyway? And I'm like, yes, Bill Hicks. Let me pull you it up. He was in Canada. He had 109 fever. He was absolutely sick as a dog. Here's the album. Here's the thing. So I'm playing it day before his birthday. So right Christmas Eve right there. And then come home an hour, a couple days later, and yeah, last night, it's still, I looked it up and it was somebody else. I'm like, no, I literally played it for you. It's right here. It's still Bill Hicks. I don't care what you're trying to convince me else it is. That's the thing I'm noticing I get a whole lot of as a person, I get a whole lot of that whenever I say something, somebody tries to tell me it's different. Oh no, this is what you think. This is what you think. And those people need to be bent over with a broomstick, and have some bodily things released, because I'm really sick of those people trying to tell me what I think. It's just social conditioning. And I'm so tired of social conditioning. It's not even social conditioning. That's the predictive programming, isn't it? Well, that's brainwashing. That's gaslighting and brainwashing, isn't it? That's gaslighting and brainwashing. Constantly. You think this, you think this. I don't know how many times I've been told I don't like tomatoes. Oh, you don't like tomatoes, do you? It's like, literally eat them every day. If I don't like tomatoes, idiot, pickpocket, why would I have you buy tomatoes so I could have them in salad, huh? If I don't like tomatoes. So, when you're constantly told you don't like something over and over again, You kind of want those people just to crash into a fucking pole at some point, don't you? You just want those people you just want them to go to jail already for pickpocketing. You want them to go to jail already for being just the bane of your existence, for driving you to the point where you cannot physically, to where you're literally in the hospital from mental exhaustion, from this constant fight of this gaslighting and brainwashing that that people are putting you through for years and years and years. And it starts to wear on you, doesn't it? Is it just me? Is it just me? Now, let me look at this Alex Jones Tucker Carlson thing here. Oh, this one. Oh, should I do that or should we watch the thing? I do want to talk about this ghost museum here. Let's talk about that, and then I'll talk about the Alex Jones Tucker. We'll save that. So you get the Alex Jones Tucker Carlson interview. That's an hour and a half. Oh god, there's timestamps. I am gonna be watching this. So which thing am I watching first? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch the guy watching the ghost thing or I'm just going to use that for a reference because I didn't take a lot of pictures. So, oh, fuck me. Now that that's off my chest. The next time I get some, but like I'm really to the point where I'm just like, enough. Don't tell me what I like and what I don't like. Ask me. And nobody listens when I do say. That's the other thing. When I am talking, if you are running away from me faster when I start talking, leave. I'm not kidding. You can just keep going because I'll just turn around and be gone. Because that's one good thing about having lived in Las Vegas, you know. You tend to not blab every little thing, especially when you're somebody who used to, I don't know, go to a few concerts back in the day, if you know what I'm saying. Go to a few concerts back in like the 90s in Boulder, and you know, you're kind of sad that the one you were wanting to marry, whatever, and you know, so you come to Las Vegas cuz whatever, and point is I'm going to be talking in a second and I don't know what else to say. But when I get really, really upset when people, you know, run away from me when I'm trying to tell them things, you know? It's like if you don't want to hear me, I can go tell somebody who does, right? And that's what it is. It's like you're just here to tell me and then to run away when I'm talking. It's like I wouldn't give you 700 things at fucking once. Welcome to therapy with Mecca. I wouldn't give somebody 700 things at once if I felt that anybody listened to one thing I said. I wouldn't give people 700 things at once if I felt that I was being listened to for one thing instead of told and conditioned constantly about you like this, you like that. And you know what? When somebody doesn't even move out their shit or put you in a group text with their family, I mean, then they're not really your boyfriend, are you? They're just a chauffeur. So I am free and clear, like I said. If anybody has a ghost or whatever, Bigfoot hunting, if anybody has a Bigfoot hunting van, I am more than willing to jump into that right now. And I think anybody knows when any girl who's willing to get into an unmarked white van is willing to accept in her life as her fate. Because she had a book of Ted Bundy and Necronomicon and Jeffrey Dahmer and Charles Manson stuff when she was 14. So she knew exactly what she was getting herself into. Now, so nobody can feel guilty about any of that, especially when she was old enough to know better and 19 and legal age. So, what do I do? I gotta take a quick commercial break. I'm all over the place today.
Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie.
Welcome to therapy with Mecca. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
You get in my face with that, I'll beat your ass, you son of a you piece of you god. Listen, Ed, you have crossed the line. Get that through your head. Stop pushing your
Did I mute? I don't know. Did I mute? No. You'd rather watch Ghosts than Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones, the Chuckle Brothers. You know, I like watching the stupid crap every now and then. I really, really do. All right, I'm going to pull this one up for... Oh, did I send it? I didn't. That Rebel Moon thing. I can't be interested in it, you know? I just cannot be interested in it. It's like Zack Snyder's movies are awful anyway. Aren't they? Oh god, this guy. Oh, I haven't watched this one yet. Here. So I'm watching this guy react to this now. I'm watching this guy. He says he's calling it the dumbest episode of Ghost Adventures yet. So, okay, I went to the guy's house. It's okay. He charges admission. It's a museum. It's okay. Fuck off. So this guy on YouTube, right? This guy on YouTube watches the show, right? Right? So he's watching the show and telling you how cringy it is. And I'm like, it's not that bad. So I'm going to watch the one. This is the funny one. So this is how I remember the show, because I haven't watched the show in forever. So I haven't watched this in forever. It's from a few years ago. So this
in
show,
hopes
right?
Of
this guy, he's watching them watch it. Watching me watching it. Here we are. Watching me watching you to infinity. Nana nana boo boo. Okay. Oh, 212, much love. Oh, hello, 212. Hello. I'm watching. All right. So now, so this is the good one. This is the good Zach. Now we gotta talk. So we moved from the bad one down to the good one. So this guy, yeah. I upgraded. I got the t-shirt. They have extended stuff. Just get the upgraded thing anyway, because there's all kinds of stuff that you can't do with that. It's like twice the size of the tour. I don't know why they don't just make that an option anyway, rather than the bait and switch. Just make it that, and you get a this and this and this, and nobody feels like they're excluded or whatever. I don't know. He can't make money on that though. There's so many people working there, and for all the I don't know. Go see it though. Go see it. It's really cool. This guy is watching the show. So this is basically this show. They haven't. This guy. The guy who goes around trying to sleep with ghosts. That guy from TV. He's got a museum. Go watch it. Anyway. Point is. I don't remember any of that. I don't care about the gays getting married, though. Why can't they be just as miserable as the rest of everybody? I mean, wouldn't you? Is there a problem with that? Oh, you guys don't know. I've eaten pussy many times before. We'll do it again. What's he up to? I'm not saying he has one. If he wants any orgies, he could open an orgy thing like very easily, and every woman in town's throwing herself at him already. Just saying. Now, there is a museum. So we went to the museum. So, okay, 10 out of 10 for atmosphere and spooky, 0 out of 10 for other people ruining it for you, right? So don't spit on people's lawns. I'm going to say that first off. Don't spit on people's lawns, especially if it's like their actual house that's a museum. Be a little more respectful. I had to make sure my chauffeur was on the most best behavior ever. And this is somebody who basically, I need him on a leash like a pet so he doesn't rub up against people too close or doesn't run off or whatever, right? So this is somebody, right? I'm like, please be on your best behavior. Don't embarrass me. Don't, whatever. Anyway, I should probably put up a thing of the museum or something, huh? So he's in the old Mazzoli mansion, right? Is that what it's called now? So he's in the house that used to be this satanic sacrifice thing. This old what? And he's right next to a Masonic temple. Right? What the crap's it called? The Haunted Museum. I'll just put up a picture. I'll put up a website or something. Go see it. It's really cool. So you get there. Not now. Go away. Images. So you get there. All right. Here's the outside of it. Oh, no. I want the picture. Image. I want the image. Okay. So this is the outside of it. Right? So that's the old murder house that was here back in the day, right? And So that's the old Mazzoli house. Yeah. So so rumor has it that all kinds of these satanic sacrifices and murders were going on. So this looks so much like the JonBenet house, though. I wonder if that was actually just a mirror of that, and they were having dreams of what was happening in the JonBenet house. Because, or if that's something that keeps happening over and over and over and over and over again. Because, let's face it, Jenna Jameson and her brother probably were sacrificial lambs, right? James' son, but she was actually a Mazzoli. So, Mazzoli Fazzoli, food. Oh, she was food. Oh, they were just gonna eat her up and chew her up and spit her out, right? Absolutely. So, yeah, they were just fresh meat for the grinder, that whole family, weren't they? Ooh, that gives me a yucky feeling. Now, looks like a pizza. Don't spit on the lawn, please. Thank you. Really well-maintained thing. It's like you're going to Wayne Manor. So keep this in mind if you're like into any of that. Not only does he have spooky stuff, he has like Ghostbuster stuff, like real Ghostbusters props, movie stuff, like stuff from The Crow and all kinds of stuff that you guys probably like. If you like true crime stuff, right? There's a whole bunch of serial killer stuff that is just like the top-notch, just blast from the past stuff I haven't thought about or looked at or anything from decades and decades and decades ago. And like I said, 10 out of 10, absolutely great museum experience. What I would do, you go in and just get, like, I wouldn't even have the lower end option. Just make it and you get this and blah, 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 and it's the full thing, and if at any point, just so that people don't feel like, they're missing out. Get a t-shirt anyway. T-shirts are cheap, right? Yeah, t-shirts are cheap. Throw them a t-shirt at the end, because we got the t-shirt, too. Point is, It is the perfect, you get in there and it's the perfect creep factor, the perfect theme factor, right? He's got like mob stuff and it's all set to date and just a really good museum exhibit thing. They kind of leave you in, they have the TV pop up, and you get like the history of everything, but I'm like, ooh, what's this? What's going on here? And I'm so into like, oh, how's this done? How's this? How are you doing that? Because you definitely feel pulls and things, and there's a lot of stuff that like a lot of other people won't pick up on that I'm not going to spoil for you. But when you go into a room and it's like just this stagnant air, right? And just the smell of popcorn as you walk through a carnival thing, and it's just the creep. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Because having the actual stuff there is just perfect. I'm so happy that Charles Manson's remains are there. I didn't even know he's dead, to be honest. It's like, that's not the thing. It's like, I'm not even looking at that anymore. That's over and past thing. But, just to have him there prominently displayed, right there we go, blah, blah, and everybody, perfect, that's like yeah. I mean, it would almost be more perfect if he jumped out of a Jack in the Box, right? If that was like and here's Charles Manson's remains. He would love that. He would love it. It would not be disrespectful at all. I think, yeah, that's what I would do. I just have him jump out at the end of Jack in the Box, like, boom, and here's Charles Manson. Because that's exactly the thing. I mean, remember the mirroring stuff of the doing the faces and the keeping up with the faces thing. That's exactly perfect. Exactly what he would want. X marks the spot. Right on Charlestown. Right at the crossroads of what? Vegas and Charlestown. Over there. He needs to open up a restaurant or something next door, maybe. That would be good. What's he gonna do? Have like a haunted spooky food truck or something? I mean, why the hell not? Everyone likes tacos. Spooky tacos. Get part of that guacamole cartel in town. No, it's really good. It's a top-notch thing. You got good staff. You've got, like I said, it's like the Batcave. I'm like, I want to go over to this room where I'm thinking he's hiding behind the wall because I'm getting pulled over here and you're not letting me go this way, but I want to go this way instead. I just want to go the wrong way, you see, because I get pulled places. Was there any activity last night? I wonder. Because, so he's got this Satan-y Baphomet thing in the basement, and this is literally the day after they fucking decapitate the Baphomet. And I'm like, you're making this too easy for me. You're making this too easy for me. So I go in, I do my, what did I do? I do my circle. I circle it. He has Ed King's cauldron. So I circled the cauldron too a couple of times over for that, to let all that up and out. So, because what happened? They were out letting demons out, and a couple weeks ago somewhere, so I'm like, oh, you let them out of Virginia City. I'm going to your house, bitch. It's okay. I didn't mean that. I mean, maybe. But, so I'm in the basement, right? And the basement, I guess, is the extra thing you gotta pay extra for. So I guess they want to make sure people pay extra. Point is, I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's necessary. Everybody's gonna upgrade, right? Maybe just keep that one there. So he's got like the Satan circle there where people were doing the Satan sacrifices and rituals, right? So there's my ass right there. I didn't bring my guitar, obviously. Do you want me to bring the guitar next time? Next time I'll bring the guitar. Yeah, next time I'll bring the guitar. Absolutely. Because I played this one in the Stanley when I was summoning the fire demon, right? So. I'm a demon slayer. No, I'm a demon summoner. No, I'm not a demon slayer. I'm a demon summoner. So, I go into the basement. So he's got this on camera, right? He's probably got this on camera. Yes. Of course he does. He's sitting there in the back cave watching me, probably, just waiting for me to bend over into this little crawl tunnel. Absolutely. Where's my thing? And now when I want it, I don't have it. So imagine. Just pretend. Just pretend and remember. Look at the tree. Look at the tree. What am I doing? So he's got a Baphomet and the pentagram on the floor, and like that literally did have blood there. Yeah, that's a blood stain under. Yeah, so you do have people who that pentagram was originally drawn in blood. Now, so that's absolutely legit. Because you've got the freaking, the Kaiserian on top of that little peephole, right? So he's got the Kaiserian thing. So that's literally, yeah. So up in the basement, blah, blah, blah. Curtsy to the Baphomet. What did I say? Something in Coptic. I'm not going to say what I said. But no! I summoned Pazuzu. Ilansi Paza, Ilansi Pazuzu. Yeah. Alongie Pazuzu. Alongie Pazukuzu. Yeah, see, we were speaking Coptic. In the basement to summon Pazuzu. How'd you sleep last night, babe? Hopefully. Do I need to be punished for that one? Don't put a satanic temple there. Don't put a Baphomet there and not expect me to curtsy as you do. So, now that that's said, they literally decapitated the thing. So, go to the thing. See what I left behind. The most psychic witch in the city, powerful one, left you a present. Now, I might be full of shit. I might not be. You tell me. What am I talking about? So yes, go look at the house. It's really cool. He's got it all lit up for Christmas. Lady Red Light. Wearing a hippie dress. Oh no. Those evil pedo Satanist hippies who want to adopt the next girl. Oh shit. See, it's oh shit man. It's not ocean man. It's oh shit man. Oh shit man. Oh shit man. That's what it is. It's oh shit man. Do people not people don't pay attention to anything I say? That's because I mumble. And I say 7,000 things at once and you can't hear me and I'm like and then they're like, you're possessed because you're speaking in tongues, and I'm like, I'm literally not. I'm just singing Baby Doll in Swedish. That's all I'm doing. It's not in tongues. It's just phonetic. Because it sounds something. I don't know. A mirror man, a little home wrecker. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, but Baby Doll in Swedish is very fun. Listen to it. Go watch The Thing. Do you look at the guy talking about the dumbest episode ever? Who looks like Tim Pool. So apparently, this was 2 weeks ago when he's reacting to this one. This must be a new one. Where'd they go? Freaking Virginia City again. Are they going to freaking Virginia City again? Summoning and opening up stuff. Is that what they're doing? They're doing this. That's the same guy. That's the same guy from the other one.
Was believed that entire...
So that's the guy who used to look like Danzig from the Legacy of Brutality album cover, huh? Okay. God, I'm an idiot. Did I mention I'm stupid? Yes. All right, good. Who is that dude? Who is this dude? The same guy. So this is the same guy who went to try and bang the ghosts. This guy is reacting to him that we're watching. So he's saying how dumb the show is. I disagree. I think it's hilarious. And I think they're trying to... that guy. Oh, that guy's on the show. I like him. He's funny. And this guy goes into a commercial for shit. Yeah, so he's watching this, and I'm like, go to the house. It's fun. It's not... It's not as dumb. I mean, it is kind of dumb and cringy, but it's TV, isn't it? It's so fun. It is so fun. Can't be Beanie Man. He's got hair. I know. He reminds me of Tim Pool, though. Is that his brother? I'm like, he looks just like him. Ugh. I'm giddy and giggly, and I'm hot, and I'm warm, and I'm possessed. Help, I'm possessed. I'm sweating, and I'm possessed. Help, I need a Ghostbuster or an exorcism. I need the head of Bob Larson stat. Now we gotta watch Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones talk about aliens. For fuck's sake. They don't know anything. They don't know anything, do they? Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones are going to talk about aliens very soon. Guess what? The Illuminati archives are real.
When real conspiracies become far too outlandish, that's when parody conspiracies look even more like reality. It's time to strap on your headgear and search through the Aluminum archives.
This is an hour and a half. Should we just pull up a chair? Should we just pull up a chair and like watch this all day? What time is it? It's 2. This is an hour and a half. Let me see what's going on. Today. I'm going to play you guys a commercial or something, like a long one. I might be back in a minute or not. The Chuckle Brothers turn, huh? I don't know what they're turning into. I don't know. Oh shit, man. I didn't prepare enough. I only prepared a half an hour of content. And I just went crazy being mad at Zack Snyder for an hour. Yeah, he's an asshole. Fuck him. I can't express enough how I'm not gonna kiss his ass. That Rebel Moon thing has... Did you see the Rotten Tomatoes scores? I should really clip that, but I went 700 directions and people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I know. That's what happens when I end up brain dumping. When I'm like constantly being told, you think this, you think this, you think this, you think this forever. Oh yeah, he's got all kinds of cool haunted shit in there. Never. Oh, I like that picture. That's a good picture. That's a good one. What am I talking about? They don't like it. That's because he's fake and he's faking it. It's all bots. This is all bots. I don't have any loyalty to Hollywood. I'm not going to tell you that they didn't bot it because they did. Rebel Moon, Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes. Am I going to watch it? I hope not. Should we try it? Maybe we should. What would you rather me watch? Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones talk about aliens, something I care about, or be bored to fuck with Rebel Moon? We can start. Audience score. They have an audience score yet? No. They don't have an audience score. Really? No, Rebel Moon. No. Why isn't it allowing me type in? Moon, part 1. I hope not. 23%. did we even watch the trailer? Did I even watch the trailer? I will watch the trailer. Oh God, I hate this geek shit sometimes. My interest in the geek shit only goes as far as the marketing, the advertising, and the tricks and techniques that they use to get you to watch it. And their the social experimentation that is how much people how much people just recite back what they hear just to not be disliked. And people failed miserably on that. I've done it too. I can't pass that one. I can't pass the follow the herd, just another cow.
I was afraid you could bring trouble to us.
Oh God, so they didn't bother shooting in color. Oh, this just looks like a video game. So, can I skip the cutscene?
What do you think they want?
This isn't something you watch, is it? This is a video game you play and you skip past. I'm already bored.
Everything.
So, some skinny girl who can't lift a hammer is a blacksmith.
We're just farmers. We're not a threat. They won't just kill us, will they?
You're delusional. You think those soldiers will show them mercy?
Stop. Yeah, I will not be watching this. This looks awful. All right. And Zack Snyder probably... I'm not saying. We know he did. Oh, he did, didn't he? Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it, but I know it. Okay. And the head scratch is a yes, 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 because that's one of my tells. That's a definite yes. Is where the electricity comes out the top of your head like that. Boy. Oh, yeah. So, no, I will not be watching this. This looks awful and derivative and stupid. No wonder the Rotten Tomatoes score is so low. What do they say about it? I don't know. Another Zack Snyder movie that deals with the same old issues. Quality production values with scatterbrained, incoherent storytelling. I feel like a broken record. Yeah. I didn't like his movie, so I never watched another one. I made about halfway through and I fell asleep. Hugely expensive but uninspired Star Wars knockoff. Do you think these are actually expensive, or do you think these are just being made on the cheap with AI? Because they look like a video game, which you could probably just use, the Unity engine or the fucking, Unreal engine or something. And these are just video game asset flip fucking TV things now. They just put in a pre-programmed background. They just put in a pre-programmed whatever. They grab a ship from this or that, and there you go. These are just Unity fucking flip. That's all the volume software is. It's Unity, isn't it? Oh shit. These aren't being made for a lot of money, though. These aren't expensive. I think that these people are fucking taking money from the top. I think they're funneling money off the top so they can, take it before the fucking economy crashes. Because why? Everybody's skipping the country to leave. And who's staying behind? People like Alex Jones and Tucker Carlson and those super crazy people who are making so much money, or the people who are stuck here who can't. Those are literally the only people left in this country. And everybody else are depressed, staring at coffee and Starbucks. Hey, coffee, Starbucks. Let me talk to you a little bit about coffee and Starbucks while I'm at it. Literally waking up and smelling the coffee for everybody. When you see so many coffee places and people who wanted to start coffee companies all of a sudden, right? That just means what? Coffee. What is it? What's Starbucks? You go into Starbucks. What is it? It's brown. It's dark. It smells bitter, right? It's filled with dark-haired, dark people, not dark-skinned, but like dark hair, dark clothing, dark expressions. Unpleasant, right? And they're just kind of looking down their shoes or their phones, and nobody wants to be there, and it smells bitter. And then you got like one or two little blonde girls who are like, I want like a mocha latte, blah blah, because I don't go to Starbucks. The chauffeur needs coffee constantly. So when we go in, I'm like, do they have like a milkshake? Because, my fat ass just wants a milkshake. I just want a milkshake. I don't care about it. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's coffee. I just want a milkshake. point is, you know, that's kind of, it's a social conditioning thing of who wants to live and who wants to die too. Do you want to sit there in a dark coffee shop or in a smoky thing or in a cave somewhere, right? Do you want to sit there, or do you want to go out into like the suburbs and have some sunlight or whatever? Do you want to be in a sterile spaceship too? Fountain Blue, that looks like a sterile spaceship. I cannot stand that place. That negative dark energy in there is just, oh, it's awful. Oh, it's awful. It's dead. It's phony. It's sterile, right? I go to the Fountain Blue. That's the new one in town. Like, at least the other one has horrible energy, but it's bright and vibrant. I mean, that's got horrible energy on the other end. It's just... I think the difference is for one of it's for people who want to blow all their money extravagantly and live, and the other one's for people who want to hide the fact that they're blowing their money and dying that they don't have. Oh, yeah, one's for the one who don't have it, one's for the ones who do. So the people who are blowing their money on living are the ones out, you know, they're like, oh yeah, because they're all these old people. They're just blowing all their money. They don't care. They can just gamble it away. They can go to these expensive things. And then the ones who just kind of want to sit around and die, they go to these dark, little cheapy, smoky, horrible things, and they're sitting there with their sad little beer and their sad little thing in these dark little sad little rooms, and they just want to die, don't they? And that's what coffee basically signifies to me. You're drinking this bitter, sad, dark. I mean, you just want death, right? You just want to be poured in the ground like the poop, you know, right? At least that's what I think. That is one of my thoughts. So I think that they're just funneling all this money out of it, up and out, because they know damn well that it's fake. They've known for a very long time it's fake. I don't think Disney's had any real money for a very long time. I don't think Warner Brothers has any real money in a long time. What theme park do they have? Universal has a theme park. So here's the thing. All of these, I think the economy in general, this is my hypothesis. And I'm looking for my lip stuff so I can not act like I can't talk. My hypothesis is that all of these gift card scams that you see are being reproduced everywhere, right? Anywhere you go, you can buy a gift card for one store at another store. You can go to the grocery store and you can get a gift card to Wingstop, for example, right? And they get a sale there, and then they get a sale. Oh, they get a sale at Wingstop, don't they? Right? Or sometimes you'll get, this is like the triple sale. So also you're getting sales tax, right? So you're getting 3 transactions off of one transaction now with all this digital funny money that's going on, right? This is what Disney's doing, though, because Disney owns the studios and the parks and all of these things, right? You have one company who's owning another company who owns another company. So let's say you buy a gift card from one place, from an electronics store, right? You buy a gift card when you're buying your new cell phone at the electronics store. You're like, oh, I'm going to buy a gift card from my friend at this restaurant, right? And they go to that restaurant. Guess what? The same company owns both of those, so you're just taking the same money from one person to the other person. Disney's doing that in a much less creative and legal way, in my opinion, where they're using the gift card sales in the park to double ring and sometimes triple ring their own sales within the park, because it's a gift card to the park that is being bought at the park that is also being used where at the park, because that's the only place you can use a Disney Parks gift card is at the park. So what are you doing? You're getting a gift card for the park, and then and that's how they do it, folks. And that is the grand scheme of it. And nobody's paying me to be quiet. And if you would like to pay me to be quiet, I suggest you do so. Otherwise, kill me or not. I dare you to at this point. Now. Because I don't care anymore. Because what? If I'm not making money off of it, then I'm going to go out in a blaze of fucking glory. Now. What do we want to watch? Tucker fucking Carlson, or do I want to take a break? I want to take a break. Maybe we'll watch a segment of it. I went to too many things. Oh, so yes, 10 out of 10. Go to Spooky House. That's the old Mazzoli Mansion. Yeah, go there. It's really cool. Charlie's there. He'll go blah, 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 blah. And there you go. He'll go blah, 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 blah. Rebel Moon. Don't. Just don't. Haunted Mansion. Yeah, go to that. The all IP, the VIP access. Now I could have got money off for local, but I'm like, I don't care. I did a vacation. Do I like any Zack Snyder movies? No. No. I think he's overrated. I think he's fake and a hack. There's not been a Zack Snyder movie that looks like it hasn't been shot on a green screen or a video game. What did he do? That 300 one was awful. No, that one was awful too. All right, so Tucker Carlson.
Because at year one, I was pretty great.
Speaking of Dave & Buster's, Actually, one of the things I do there, I always just get food anymore. I just get food there anymore, Because, if I do I've been donating all the prizes because I don't care about them. They sit on the shelf for a while, and then I'm like, oh, God, I have so much stuff. So one of the things that I have been doing, please don't be mad at me. I have been donating instead of selling because, one, I'm not a retail store. So if you did send me money and I bought something stupid and fun, I appreciate it. Kids need it more than I do. I really, really appreciate monetary support right now. Please give me monetary support right now. Please give me monetary support now. Or if you want to take me to Dave & Buster's, if you're offering. See, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Oh, hockey. Speaking of hockey. See, that's where you can watch the hockey at, huh? Maybe that's something to do. Maybe, huh? What do you think? Maybe that's something to do. Oh, I can do that. I can do that today. What am I looking at? I don't remember what I'm looking at. See, now I'm daydreaming. All right. Do we want to watch Tucker Carlson? No, do I want to? Oh, God, I don't want to watch Tucker Carlson. I mean, I do. Okay, I do want to watch this. How much time do I want to donate to this? That's what I want to see. I want to see if there's anything else going on today. All right, let me play a commercial. Let me play a long one. So I'm going to be a second.
K-Smell presents Now That's What I Call Fremont Street. All the artists who are playing free downtown Las Vegas concerts because you're no longer willing to pay good money to see them. All in one underwhelming album. You'll get such acts as Marcy Playground, I Smell Sex and Candy, Vixen featuring 0 original members, Toadies,
Do you wanna die? Do you wanna die? Do you wanna die?
Sweet featuring 1 original member, Ed Live, and you live, oh God, and you year of lame. Gin Blossoms, Rick Springfield, Slaughter, Up all night, sleep all day, John Waite, Alien Ant Farm, Smash Mouth. Hey now, you're the fonts now, get your theme on, go play. Hoobastank, Walk the Moon, Men at Work. Who can it be now? Who can it be now? Stone Temple Pilots without Scott Weiland, which seems kind of pointless when you think about it. And many more. And if you act now, you'll receive at no additional cost the best of the Bellagio fountains, featuring Cher,
Do you believe in life after love?
Lady Gaga,
La, 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 la,
Bruno Mars. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 And that song from Titanic.
Yeah, my heart is at the bottom of the ocean.
What, too soon? Send no money to K-Smell. Now that's what I call Fremont Street. Out on I-215 by the Bob Cemetery. Box 000, Las Vegas, Nevada. K-Smell Records. We put the free in Fremont.
It is so hard to time those correctly. All right. What am I doing? I don't want to look at this one. Can we just never look at this one ever again? Can I just look at the other one for, here, where's the other one? Put his picture up here. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, can we look at him instead? I'd rather look at him. Just something more aesthetically appealing in the good one versus the bad one. Okay, can we just never look at Snyder ever again or think of his movies? Can he never work in Hollywood ever again, please? I would love that. That would be amazing. That would be so amazing and wonderful. Now, Rebel Moon, Part 1. Oh, fuck off. Great timing. The ad just finished. Yay. My ad or your ad? No, this movie looks... Did you watch the Rebel Moon trailer? Did you even watch the Rebel Moon trailer? It doesn't even look like Star Wars. Here, come here. You want to talk about it for a second? I don't know what we're doing today. I don't know what I'm doing today. I was going to watch Tucker Carlson. Yeah, you want to tell the microphone. Because you have more to talk about in the entertainment stuff, and I have no idea what people are tuning in for. So I'm like kind of bouncing back and forth, trying to guess which direction I'm kind of... Because like I said, I have no fun talking about Zack Snyder. I mean, I have a little fun talking about Zack Snyder being... but being Satan herself. Okay. Oh, thank you. You found my weapon. Next time I summon the devil, I'm bringing the guitar.
It looks like...
So make room for it when you pick me up.
It looks like just it looks like a Zack Snyder sci-fi movie. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. A whole bunch of different elements slapped together with it's difficult for me to describe, it really is. And yeah, and I have seen the fact that I've forgotten. I'm having trouble describing it after.
That's because there's nothing in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing in it, really. It is like forgettable, like
when
direct.
I found you in the wreckage of that ship,
it's just blah blah blah, boring.
I considered leaving you.
I mean,
I was afraid you could
bring female
trouble
protagonist, and they're wearing denim coveralls.
Another 80 pounds, skinny. I'm like, yeah, I get it. They look good on camera. But it's just like, I'm tired of looking at these emaciated people on TV.
It's like, okay, it's like Firefly, okay, this, it's
just brown, emaciated, bad, negative, blah, 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 blah.
We're just farmers.
Oh, he hates women. That's what it is.
Snyder?
Oh, this is what I'm trying to see. Yeah, he hates women and aliens. He hates women and aliens because he thinks women are these scrawny, little, weak, pathetic things that he can break. He thinks, oh, bingo, 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 bingo. Oh, that's why he films them. That he thinks that they're shit. You know, you see these guys in the German shies of porns. That's him, right? He literally wants to just shit all over you. He just wants to turn you brown and horrible and just pour the coffee right over your face. He wants to bum you out, make you depressed. He's a downer. Look at this. Look at it. No, really, really. Like, look at him. Like, see, literally. Warning, red warning, you know, right? Hi.
I saw the first trailer. I mean, which This is the second trip. It's not that different from the first.
You're delusional.
Oh, and he treats
You think
the
soldiers will show
aliens
them
like
mercy?
he's got them lit in these white.
It's all this sort of bland, colorless, black, gray, and brown world.
And then he has this most unrealistic, 80-pound woman fighting people again.
Okay.
We're gonna have to fight.
Fight what?
By what?
How are you overpowering her?
This is Killzone.
How are you overpowering her?
Horses. Why are the horses on alien
We're searching for soldiers for a fight against the Mother World.
Brown, Assassin's Creed. This is like an amalgamation of all different video games. Assassin's Creed.
For a small fee, obviously.
Okay.
You might want to hold on.
What was the Mass Effect?
I'm here to make you an offer. To give you a chance at redemption.
John Carter.
Shane.
We are beyond redemption.
And an arachnid thing.
What about
board
revenge?
Queen. An arachnid board queen. She
This
frees
isn't
the
just
slave.
pursuit of revolution.
That's the rating track. It's all Guardians of the Galaxy. It's an amalgamation.
White savior, but she's not a white savior.
Lightsabers.
I have found her.
Fit that
The
one
most
in.
wanted
It's
fugitive
all
in the
of
known
this.
universe.
It's a pastiche of every sci-fi property.
This is I can do a sci-fi movie too because I've watched one. He doesn't have like a vision or a story. He just wants to crap out a movie quickly because it's money. It's easy and money. He's just mirroring back all these other things that people created.
He doesn't really do anything original.
No. Neither does J.J. Abrams. He's another J.J. Abrams. They're just mirroring back this stuff. They're not actually creating. They're leeching off. Like I said, you know how I say they have their tendrils in Hollywood and they're self-replicating. They are. See, why? Because I'm literally Cthulhu. I have my tentacles and my tendrils and everything throughout time and space, right? I'm the temporal Cthulhu. And I actually know what is going on here, and they're just profiting because they know World War III is coming, and they know that they're going to be, see, because is he either blue-eyed or is he a brown-eyed one?
I don't know what he
Anyway, that stuff is real. They're actually coming after us again. So they're actually coming after that. And I am kind of concerned about that. So especially the blue-eyed ones, I am very concerned about that. And I'm to the point with some places in this map on the planet where they're going to be at each other's necks for all eternity, which we already said that's going to be the next thing. They're just going to wipe each other out. That's our next prophecy that's happening. Yeah, because Israel. So those two, that's just Lonjo and Jakar at each other's throats for all eternity, right? That's why he's doing this, because he's trying to profit until he can get out of the country, right? Yeah, he just wants to make as much money as he can, because he's going to live where? In South America this time? Because we're seeing the patterns repeat. This is the 20s again, like literally and figuratively, Charleston literally, do. So I can't judge it on an entertainment merit, but I can judge it on a psychological and a World War III merit. There you go. Go ahead. Oh, you didn't have to take the hot seat. But...
Well, Tommy Provolone, Tommy Cutlets played more like Tommy Provolone today. Yeah, hi, boys and girls.
What'd you think of?
How are we doing today?
What'd you think of his house?
Oh, is that his house?
No, that's his house. What'd you think of his house?
It's interesting. It's interesting. It used to be a law office, which is scary. Lawyers.
Well,
oh my God,
hint,
lawyers.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, see, that was the hint in Scared Stiff, the law office.
Yeah.
So he got that right. You got it from Scared Stiff. That was right there in Elvira's Scared Stiff. He got the right hint. Mm-hmm.
Hi, everybody.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
It's been a long time since I've seen Elvira's Scared Stiff.
It's a pinball table.
Oh. But the movie, I thought the movie was the movie.
I'm talking about the pinball table where it just repeats in the thing.
That's never on at the place. It's always broken down.
I'm not. It doesn't matter. Okay. You don't know what I'm talking about.
How my chin's doing here.
It doesn't matter if it's on. The fact that it exists and I've played it a billion times.
Okay then.
That's one of my we must repeat. 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 We must repeat.
So.
You're gonna leave Must the Game today?
if you want.
Maybe.
Get
We still have points.
Get a beer.
Yeah, we still have points. We get
You still got money on the card.
Yeah, we got money on the card and.
So it's not gonna be. It's gonna be minimum expenditure. Apparently.
I have to confess, I do steal those the coupons or the tickets when the coin pushers leave them. When they leave them, I will steal those every time.
But they go
because every time they just fall after people walk away and they never remember to put it on the thing. So yes, I confess, I will steal those every time.
Don't those just go on the card automatically?
No, not from some of those coin pushers.
Okay. I don't know.
And if that's against the rule, then strike me dead.
Hey, what can I tell you? You know, you're not doing anything that anybody else would be doing.
No, that's why they leave them there.
All right, so that was actually parts of it were pretty interesting. It's very dark. Let me describe the haunted museum for you.
Yeah, I want to hear your opinion because I know exactly why you did it and what you did. So I'm not spoiling it for anybody.
All right, it's very dark when you get can you see the chat? Is the chat on?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just like the interaction. Sorry. Hi everybody. The Giants. Yes, the Giants did lose. Tommy Cutlets. Tommy Mozzarella. Tommy Mozzarella. Tommy Provolone. Tommy Knockers. So Zack Snyder's museum there. It's like I said. You go in. You're ushered into a small room, and it's dark. There is a men's room and a ladies' room in case you have to, because it's about a 2-hour tour. I did use the men's room, so just in case, because the little things. I'm getting older. You gotta admit, things don't work as well as they used to. It is very, like I said, it's dark. It is warm. It is smoky in there. What light that there is filtered red or orange or green or whatever. Everything is done to make you feel sensibly or sensory.
That's how the house is anyway, though.
Well, the house. Well, listen, I don't know what the house looked like before.
It had a satanic temple in it.
Well,
that's real. Remember the last thing?
Yeah, in the basement though. I mean, but what did it? I don't know what it looked like beforehand. Before they transformed it into the Munsters house.
Okay.
A 2-hour tour. The rooms are very. The rooms. I'm not saying that derisively.
No, I'm saying it's adorable.
Sounds like a Zack Snyder movie. Like I said, everything is. He does everything to make. They do everything to make you feel uncomfortable, so that you're always on edge. So everything is more. The experience is intensified. Excuse me. The rooms are very small. That with the exhibits in it, obviously there's a lot of exhibits to cram into the space. But and again, it's. The biggest thing you have to get over is the fact that you're going to be in there for 2 hours. Once you adjust, I mean, I felt very uncomfortable. There was a time I was like, hey, you know what, screw this, I want to leave. But once I got acclimated, then then all right, now I can kind of relax and I can enjoy the tour. There are some interesting things. They have the axle from James Dean's car. They have
James Dean death car.
They have the
that's a bad thing to have there. That's worse than having the Baphomet shit.
Well, as long as he doesn't put it in another car.
No, I'm saying like that's a bad thing to just have nearby. He needs to like maybe an auto thing, like a separate haunted auto thing. Because get that out of the house.
He's not. I mean, there's no space to get the Bonnie and Clyde car.
Well, yeah, but I think he needs that. And
besides, it's not. I don't think it's particularly. I don't think it's particularly the Bonnie and Clyde car is particularly haunted. They just gunned down in it.
It is to us though. But no. That James Dean death car. I did not have that in my house. That's the only problematic item in that whole house.
They have the James Dean death car. They have the Kevorkian death van, which is a VW bus, Samba, as it's called in a lot of parts of the world. They have a replica of Kevorkian's office. They have the guy that with all the needles, I don't know how graphic I can get. Remember the actual needles they put
Needle
in?
victim, yeah.
The needle...
victim, murder victim.
Paradella, what is...
I don't remember. One of those serial killers.
One of those guys. They have a haunted doll for Peggy from the UK or Germany or whatever it was. You know, that is actual human hair. I'm like, well, yeah. Well, dolls back then often contained human hair. Like, to me, that was no big revelation. You know, the basement, there's the cauldron where there was actual, you know, demonic rituals being conducted. No, that was upstairs.
The cauldron is the Ed Gein
the Wisconsin,
thing.
the guy from Wisconsin with
Gein.
the Ed Gein, yeah, with the shovel. They have the actual shovel.
I'm like, dude,
he's
got the shovel. Dude, did you know what he has? He's got so much. Sorry, I'm geeking out. Dude, do you know what he's got? You don't care.
The movie props. He has an exhibit of movie props, which is actually pretty cool. He has Brandon Lee's coat from The Crow. He has.
I've never seen The Crow.
It's okay. People are more drawn to it because Brandon Lee died while he was filming it. What else did he have? He had the Robin Williams coat from What Dreams May Come.
Never saw it. I don't think I've ever seen Robin Williams in a movie.
And they have some Ghostbusters props.
Dude. He's got like the actual screen used ghost trap.
And it works, but the tour guy said Zach hasn't let her play with it because it's cost $250,000. That's another point.
Dude, he's got a ghost trap though. Dude, like seriously, these stupid bitches who are throwing away money on their stupid cars and shit, get a ghost trap. You know, if I could get Charles Manson's remains, get something that's worth something. Don't buy a fucking $250,000 goddamn car unless you're James Dean and you're gonna crash and die in it, okay?
And they have
something cool.
They have a screen. They have Harold Ramis' screen used. Can I please?
I know. I'm just geeking.
Talk.
Yes.
Harold Ramis' screen used Ghostbusters uniform. There's a Spangler on it. And they have a proton pack, which I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be like made of metal, but it's all wood dowels and stuff painted black. So yeah, but again, it just has to look like impressive on camera. And I imagine there were lights on it at one point or whatever. So anyway, one thing that they had a haunted guitar from this kid named Eddie from I think the UK or whatever it was. Supposedly the guitar was possessed.
I guess he's got a show. He'll tell you what he's all got, but I haven't seen any of the show. I haven't seen the show in like 10 years.
How my chins doing?
I want to play this in the basement and see what happens. Wink, wink.
You'll probably.
I'm in town. Look me up.
Proton pack is not a toy. That's correct. Now it kind of gave me flashbacks to when I was a little kid. There was this horror movie about a house that would kill people. The house was possessed and it killed people. Not the Amityville Horror. There was another one. You was under the stairs, you know.
The people under the stairs.
I don't know, but something about that. There was a house that it freaked me out because it was a popular. It was a commercial. I remember seeing it, 1974 or 5 or something like that. If anybody knows the name of the movie, knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Let me know. But someone once said Rebel Moon is Star Wars, the Orville is Star Trek. No.
No, Rebel Moon is just shit.
No. It doesn't look good. I'm sorry. No, listen, I'm not going to apologize for saying it doesn't look good. It does.
That's a marketing.
What's Don?
Opinion. No, that's a marketing opinion.
That is a marketing opinion.
That's a marketing opinion.
Listen. Obviously, people are trying to sell Rebel Moon. Marketing people are trying to sell Rebel Moon, and listen, it's their right to do so. But I am of the opinion that this is all stuff I've seen before, and I've seen it better executed in other places. Now, I haven't watched it yet. I may very well watch it, but I'm not really looking forward to it. Yeah, it's not the Amityville Horror. That was around 79 or so. And I remember that movie, the show That's Incredible, and then they debunked the Amityville Horror. That was all fraud, right?
Yeah, Lorraine Warren's off her shit. She's an idiot. She doesn't know anything. She's dead now, so she can go to hell. She was off her rocker. Warning Warren. Sweet Lorraine.
I like how they have a pic.
The Warrens. I'm telling you about the Amityville Horror and how it was fake. So yeah, the guy. It was actually fake, and the Warrens were in it for fame and money and to make movies.
Yeah. I like how, if you look over here, I like how they have a picnic table out in front, out on the side. Like, yeah, I'm going to be relaxing there.
He has a food truck next door, doesn't he?
Actually, no, a food truck would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Hell House. Okay, well, maybe that. A food truck probably would be.
Just tear down the fucking Walgreens and put in a restaurant or something.
Oh, then he'd probably have to get a license for that.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have to be him.
I don't think it'd be that difficult.
It wouldn't have to be him. It could just be somebody. Like,
just somebody.
With. It could be somebody he's friends with,
Yeah.
and they could have like a thing. I mean, he probably knows people in town. He's pretty prominent businessman in town, wouldn't you say? Probably the most prominent businessman in town, wouldn't you say?
He's prominent.
like the Batman of the city, and he's got cameras everywhere and knows everybody, huh?
My biggest shock, not shock or whatever, but I was actually surprised when they say he paid like $350,000 for this, $600,000 for that, $250,000 for this. Like, he makes that much money? Really?
I don't care how much money he makes. He's got Charles fucking Manson there. He can make as much money as he wants as long as he's doing like the right thing with it, like getting Charles Manson.
Well, yeah, that was a little interesting. He had Charles Manson's ashes, and he had John Wayne Gacy, something about John Wayne Gacy, and he had Henry Lee Lucas, something about Henry Lee Lucas there. I can't remember what it was. A replica of the prison cell Kevorkian was in, which was kind of interesting. Wow, the guy had to and at Manson's TV. Charlie Manson's TV.
The
what
gown he died in.
The hospital gown he died
in. With blood stains and shit. Cool.
I'm curious, what did he watch? Did Charles Manson spend his time watching Rocky?
Geraldo.
Watch Geraldo. He was watching Rocky and Bullwinkle. I mean,
he was in jail with Sirhan. Did you know that?
He was in jail. Well, everybody's locked up in San Quentin. I mean.
Well, yeah, because they had these little kind of group pods and stuff.
Well, he's not with the general population.
Well, you kind of. Well, it's in little segregated houses, right?
Yeah.
So it is kind of a general population of like 5 people. Right?
Well, no, but they have for high-profile prisoners, they have a separate. Yeah, they have a separate area.
Yeah,
it's their general.
Sirhan.
Yeah.
But they had like these little pods and stuff.
I remember the joke Letterman said one time. Charles Manson is up for parole. This is a time when there was a lot of highway shootings. He says he wants to get in on these highway shootings. So
that's not funny.
Well, that was not much.
It's just really sick how they put somebody in jail who never killed anybody for so long.
It was conspiracy to commit murder. So,
it doesn't matter though.
That's what they could get on him.
Well, that's not what he did though.
Well, they had
because Bugliosi was after him because of all the conditioning. Because he was just trying to get anybody accountable for anything back then. Those girls were being hypnotized in jail to commit atrocious things. And he wasn't certainly helping or caring one way or another. Like, do you not understand how these communes worked back then, right? So do you know how when Susan Atkins actually went in jail? See, this is when he just stops paying attention to me, right? So when Susan Atkins went in jail the first time when she stole the car, she was in there with some bitch going this and this and this, so trying to get her to say this and this and this, and trying to convince her this and this, and we all know that. And we all know that.
He's watching Charles in Charge. Yeah, I like the show. Charles in Charge. Yeah. Charles in charge of my life. Yeah, it's all about me, isn't it? I don't know if that's how what Manson sounded like.
No, not how he sounded.
Yeah, like I said, I'm more interested in what are you, an ape? Yeah, what am I, an ape? I'm an ape? She's grooming me.
Yes, I have to.
She's literally grooming me.
Yes, I have to.
Well, I gotta put batteries in that little trimmer thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have to. You have these giant ear hairs.
Yeah, well, I can't get them with the razor. So.
We're not listening to me. So yeah, Charles Manson. He's always got
make
the
sure
Charles
make sure you get the
lice. Well, you do have fleas.
I got fleas. Zabu's got fleasies. He had fleas. He had fleasies when he was a baby. All right, now again, Manson. I did buy a mug.
Yeah, you bought a mug.
I bought a
t-shirt.
I got a t-shirt. I bought a coffee mug, which is actually kind of cool. A coffee mug's kind of nice. Yeah, nice.
Well, it's got cool stuff at the gift shop. It's not even overpriced.
It's actually pretty decently priced. Actually,
yeah, it's not even overpriced for Vegas.
And you can go. You
just
go.
upgrade. You get the little lanyard.
What am I?
You know?
I'm Canadian. Go. You can go to the gift shop.
Yeah, you just go to the gift
shop.
You
go to the gift shop without visiting the museum too. If you want to buy stuff. I got cut shaving. So that's
No, it's really cool
is
though.
that skin cancer?
Huh?
Is that skin cancer?
I hope so.
Oh, thank you very much. I got a mole.
Did you almost run over anybody on the way home?
I got a mole. No. Mole.
Holy moly.
Mole,
What else
mole,
does he
mole.
have? Yeah, what else did he have? Do you remember? The carnival or the circus stuff.
The circus thing, yeah. The circus thing, he talked about the Hartford Circus Fire, which I'm familiar with.
See, that was the one I had the dreams of before I knew what it was.
The Hartford Circus Fire, it's actually very... when I used to go to the circus when I was a kid, before the circus moved indoors to...
that's why Connecticut was familiar then, huh? Yeah.
Before the circus moved indoors,
Bingo.
they would have it outdoors, but they would no tents at all.
That's clearly. Oh, so then that's clearly. So then that was a fire, and that was a bad past life. That should have been a warning of an absolute no, huh? Yeah.
In the
and Jim Morrison was arrested there too. Oh, that's me being dumb. Oh, I'm sorry.
In the 90s, I remember it was the anniversary of the Hartford Circus Fire, 88 in the 80s and 90s. And my parents, my mother actually is old enough to remember it. You know, a lot of my extended family were old enough to remember it. Hartford Circus Fire. There was a little girl who sadly died in the fire.
Well, gee, that's why I was having dreams about it then. And the lion, seeing the lion in the flames. Because, see, that was one that I had as a kid, seeing about lions in flames. And then that brought it back with me telling Ron Mail about that in heaven when we were dead.
There was a little girl who perished in the fire, sadly. I think she was like 8 or 9, maybe younger.
There you go.
Sad, but it's tragic story. However, the parents never claimed the body. And to me, that was always sort of like a real source of like confusion. Like, why would you not claim the body? They're going through a lot of grief. Okay, that I understand.
Not your kid. No, you asked me why would they not claim the body? Well, one reason.
No,
it
was their kid.
Are you sure? Because there's a lot of World War II babies and World War I babies that were sent off in maggot farms and dirt farms.
It was their kid. They actually, years later, they had the relatives, siblings say, yes, that is my sister.
Well, yeah, that's their sibling. But were they actually related, though? Did they do the DNA back then? Did they have photos where they looked
They didn't
alike?
have DNA testing back then.
Exactly.
But they said,
that's what
yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, though. That's what I'm trying
All
to
I'm telling you...
all I'm trying to say is it possible that this is another connection to these World War II babies and World War I babies? These secret Kaiser babies, these secret royal babies, these secret rock star babies, these illegitimate, born in a trunk vaudeville babies even.
All I know is this...
Because they're all connected. That's why it's there, Rob. Okay, think why it's there. Why would it be there?
This is what I'm telling you.
I know, but why would it be there?
I'm telling you as the story was reported.
Oh my God, he doesn't understand what I'm trying to say.
No, listen.
You have no... I need Zach here. He would understand exactly. I'm like, why is this connected? Here's why it's connected. Rob.
Here's why it's connected.
Here's why it's connected, okay? Why didn't they... If you're asking me why it's weird they didn't claim the body, I can tell you why. We are brothers, all right? You see what I'm saying? The word way, sweet sway, the King's Speech, the secret World War II babies, going hidden off if they didn't actually like the kid, if it was another, How many kids did they have?
I don't remember how many.
More than they could take care of?
I think they had 2 or 3.
Oh, only 2 or 3. Okay. Well, a lot of times it's when you have like 6 or whatever, a whole bunch of these kids, right? They come, they were all hidden away, or they were illegitimate or whatever, or they were step or whatever. And that might be a reason. I'm just asking you if it's connected to that. I'm jumping over to something.
I don't know if it's connected to that.
Oh, he's mad. He's
Me?
mad. I'm gonna the hair on my arm is standing up, and I'm just feeling just rage that I won't let him finish the story. He hates it when I won't let him finish because he has to finish because that's his OCD, that's his trigger, and that enrages him. Go ahead.
All I know is that the family members came forward and said, yes, that is our sister, niece, cousin, whatever it was. They came forward and said, yes, this person, the child was related to us. The parents did not claim the body because they were so incredibly grief stricken that they did not want to come forward.
Well, why did you ask the question then? If you didn't want me to
it was always really.
He always does. Ask the question, and then the one.
I would just like to finish this my thought here. And it always just struck me as being very strange because this case was left open for decades, and most people would want some sort of sense of closure rather than just leaving it open. But maybe they did have a sense of closure, but or not. I don't know.
They didn't care, and they were just lying and saying it was a sense of grief.
I don't know.
And they're like, yeah, this wasn't even our kid. Who cares?
I mean,
how many times did my family try and leave me or abandon me here and there?
I don't know.
Exactly. I couldn't tell you at this point.
Well, anyway, like I said, the case was it remained a cold case for years. So, I mean, just want to stop by, leave a like, stuff.
Holy crap, Morbid Fury!
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Morbid Fury, should I create a Mr. Khan character for Grand Theft Auto? Hello, I am Mr. Khan. Hello.
Thank you so much, Australia 20. And let me.
Actually, maybe that.
I'm
sorry.
I have my thing off. Scooch it over now.
Okay. Maybe that's the thing.
You literally kicked me out of the chair. I just got up for a second. I just got up for a second, and you just hopped right in. And I'm like, fine. And you've been in here for the whole. I was just asking you what you thought of the thing. Sorry. No, you don't have to. So let's stop by and leave a like and stuff and show some love. Sorry, Mr. Stream. Hope to catch you next time. Yeah, they might not have been able to afford the funeral costs. They might not have cared enough. They might have been, you know what, we already got a few kids. Who cares at this point? You're just saving us. And that's what a lot of these people who do abandon their kids, that a lot of people don't understand in a lot of the politics too, right? They don't understand that a lot of the times that these people have, they say they want kids and then they don't, right? And they should really listen to the people who say, you know what, I will only take care of so many people's children. Randos, no, will not take care of. A rando, I will not. There's one person, but I don't know. So, I'm back. I was gonna watch this Tucker Carlson thing, but yeah, go to the Haunted Museum. It's fun. It's very fun. Did you see what else they had? Yeah, he just loves to go off on these tangents and stuff, doesn't he? And he doesn't let me finish. I think that's one of the things that's getting so frustrating for me is, welcome to therapy again with Mecca. When people tell me something instead of asking, or they'll ask my opinion, and then they'll tell me why. It's like, oh no, now here's why. It's like, no, here's why. Here's why I say. Let me show, interpreting Sergeant Pepper, or not Sergeant Pepper, Abbey Road. All right, I'll tell you what I see in the Abbey Road album cover. I'll tell you what I see. Okay, what I see in it. Just the old standard, regular, blah, 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 and that's tiny. Do they have a big one? Do they have a big one? Just a giant image. Bigger, is that a bigger image? Okay. What I see in Abbey Road, right? When I see this, what do I see? I see John in white. White means good, pure, holy, saintly, very, very positive and pure, right? You see Paul there without shoes as a misdirection only, as just a whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. It's a wee way, sweet sway. George Harrison, right? Well, Harry's son, obviously. Denim. He fell out of the denim tree, right? He literally fell out of the denim tree. Blue jean baby dream. Can't talk. I mirror that back in my denim birthday party outfit that I had one year with all these rainbow paper plates everywhere, because rainbows and denim were all over the 80s. In the 80s, it was rainbows everywhere. People weren't gay in the 80s. It was just a rainbow. Maybe it was code. Was it code in the 80s? No, it was just happy. It was just pretty and rainbows and fun, right? It didn't matter, because it's just something that little girls like. Or boys, or whatever. Who cares? Point is, right? When I'm looking at something like Abbey Road, right? You see them in the zebra crossing. You see white on the left of the photo when I'm looking at it. that means that's going to be the right. Go to the right way is this way, the white way, the pure way, the righteous way. The one coming towards you is all the anger and the black, right? So you've got black cars coming towards you right here. That's what you're gonna try and avoid, but it is coming right at you. Try not to get caught in the crosswalk, right? See, because when you got Ringo, he's in the black and the white shirt though, but he's also going the right way. He's following John. And so they're all following John. They're like, well, we're following John the right way towards love and light. And pretty, right? And pure, and it doesn't mean like aesthetically. It just means, good people doing the right thing. Instead of Oprah Winfrey angering King Kamehameha herself by secluding herself and painting her whole house and property a certain color and then hiring private security to keep people out. She had enough money to pretty much feed everybody on the island. She could have just said, hey, we're opening up a thing, come get food if you want it. She could have just fed people herself out of her own pocket at that point. It would not have hurt her one penny, one bit. When she had $1 billion, and that's literally the whole island thing. That's the Hawaiian thing. That's why Vegas is the 9th island, right? So that's the whole point of that, having so many people in Las Vegas. Rainbows, Hawaii gay. They were the first people to say, you know what, you want to be gay, whatever, who cares? It meant happy, too. It meant happy. You want to be happy to be with who you want to be who you want to be, right? You're following the right path, the right way. The byway back then. The byway. I would put money on John being very bi back then. But that's the thing. Like all the guys in the 90s who are like the kind of the God Jesus-y line, right? Anybody pretty much born past 1970, I want to say, of that generation. They ended up being like the gay, bi, whatever, and that's where a lot of that bi, like in Doctor Who, the bi-regeneration, that isn't necessarily any of that. You're getting people with both sets of chromosomes, too. You're getting these Siamese twin sort of things. You're getting this, and where you're going to have the X and the Y chromosome all in the same thing, and people aren't understanding that. They think that's trans, they think that's this and that, and people are so focused on micro-categorizing and labeling every little single thing that they're kind of missing the point of pretty much the most basic, subtle, light and dark, good and bad sort of things right in front of them, right? If it reminds you of something, then it probably is, right? Some say the black and the white is about black and white the black and white Pope. No, it just goes one further. You go back to creation, the sun and the moon, right? The cycle of sleep and rest. That's the first binary, right? That's the first division of cells on a psychedelic level, is this the best way to put it? Is you have the first combustion. The Big Bang, right, is when you had the how do I put this? Happy, good, sad, happy, good, bad, happy, sad. Good, bad, happy, sad. Good, bad, right? That's your first basic programming course in any on-off, right? Good, bad. So we've dumbed it down to the basic universal level for humanity. Well, good, bad. So you need a color code for that. Well, when you're awake, you're happy, you're blah. The sun's out. Hey, we'll make that the white and the light spectrum, and we'll make the signal for the bad when you're asleep, when, nothing might harm you, but you might be afraid it is in your dream, and it's dark out, and you can close your eyes, and you can, whatever. That was your first instance of an on-off in creation. Okay, so we go way back to creation here. So that is all this image is just mirroring, right? Some super smart people found literally this a very long time ago, and they started just mirroring it back and saying, so yeah, you got Carl Sagan sending out that big SETI greeting, remember, the greetings in all these languages. But, you know, what if they heard that, and they heard all of this fuss y'all are making over here with the Big Bang and everything, and cell division and hadron colliders and, you know, the Barbenheimer and all that stuff, and they came back to notice, oh, you guys are just gonna blow yourselves up. Let's make sure that the smartest of y'all understand what's actually happening and see who did it and who didn't. And maybe that's all this is. It's just signifying who got it and who didn't, right? Because blue, right? Blue azure dream, right? Azure is sad, but it's also water and it's life. So blue is, you know, like blue velvet. Blue is kind of a good and a bad. See, black is also a good and a bad, isn't it? Because black night, you do need that night cycle as well. And that is what the yin and the yang are all about as well, is the good, bad, you need them both. They are literally the same thing. I mean, didn't you guys see the yin yang at the, in the Hadron Collider? There's a yin yang in some subatomic something. It was literally a yin yang. Yeah, so that just is the most basic cellular proof of some sort of an intelligent creation. I guess that's proof that God exists, huh? That there is a God. For any of these atheists out there, that there is some sort of an intelligent design that has a pattern in the mocha of life that is a literal yin yang to tell you good, bad, right? Right, good, bad. I don't think you see them as the same. I disagree. I don't think you see good and bad as the same to merge. I see them as signifiers, right? They're just signifiers of something to me. That's all that is. I don't know if they merge to gray. I don't think they merge to gray. I think they just continue to be indefinitely. I don't think they merge and blend. I think they just kind of continue to be. I think there are some mutations, and they don't merge into gray. They merge into rainbow prism, right? So then you merge into more full spectrum light. This is why I've been watching y'all's ghost show. This is why I've been watching the Sexy Boys show. Well, at least back in the day. Because that's where you get your full spectrum thermal imaging. You get your basic technologies that they're going to be using in Star Trek, where people like Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones sitting there just wanting to make... Well, Tucker Carlson is literally the dog that you're showing the card trick to. Alex Jones is literally Hitler reincarnated, trying to profit off of it and live a little bit longer this time around, since he can't pass his own litmus tests, because he got scared because he made a lot of money really quickly, going too famous too quick, and marketing to who? Very conservative, old, dead corpse people who are literally just there mad that gays exist to begin with, and people can't evolve past their own litmus things, because there is that old, dead generation where they just cannot lick a butthole as much as they want to. Yeah, and that's the thing. But, you know, guess who's passed mine? And then some. I can tell you who passed mine. Oh, I think I've been talking for like 2 hours. So yes, this is one of the things that I have been noticing. Where is Tucker Carlson now? Oh, that's Rebel Moon. I thought I had the other one pulled up. I don't. Shit. Here it is, the Tucker Carlson DMZ interview. You know what? I'll watch the full thing maybe tonight. Predictions, deplatforming. Oh,
English language.
Maybe do one segment.
But honestly, when you
Austin.
get them in front of
Don't talk about Austin. They're talking about Austin. What's the thing that's going on now? All these people are together. Oh, Trump was in town yesterday, wasn't he? Or somebody, yeah, because something was. We drove right past the motorcade. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Right past the motorcade. We drove right past the motorcade. Because the motorcade's coming this way. And I'm like, Santa? Hi, Santa. And then... Hello, Dread Pirate M. It's gonna be lunchtime here. So what's his prediction? Food, whiskey, presidential election. What's his predictions? Oh no. So I will be talking about this one later. I'll just do a whole thumbnail for it if I talk about these idiots. That's a good one. That's thumbnail face. Here, you get thumbnail. It's basically come in my mouth right here, the face, right? You got to put your you got to pull your. This is just YouTube here. Pulling back the magic with the Muse Harpy herself. Now, you pull back the magic. Pull back the magic. Suck my dick. You know I don't have one. I got giggly. I'm getting hungry too. I got giggly. I'm getting hungry.
Outhouse in the woods. He doesn't seem so dangerous.
Oh God, they're in an outhouse. They're doing it in an outhouse. They have to resort to doing it in an outhouse because it would go off brand. Look at these two. Look, there's Tucker. Good boy. Who's a good boy? We found the dog we're showing the card trick to. Alex Jones. There he is.
We're here with the world's most dangerous man, the most censored man in the...
Most dangerous man, my foot. Oh, my patootie. I am Lady Satan Baphomet herself.
English language. But honestly, when you get him in front of an outhouse in the woods, he doesn't seem so dangerous.
They're doing it in an outhouse. Don't you know that it still counts when you do it through the glory hole? It still counts even if you're bending me over and I'm blowing another guy. That counts. That counts as much as you want to go. If that's as much as you want to go, that counted. That counted and you know it.
So fancy outhouse.
We have a ruling class in the United States defined by its hatreds.
The ruling class are just the fucking people with money. Don't you know that? You're part of the ruling class, Tucker, Alex Jones. You two are literally the ruling class because why? You are allowed to move freely through the society, have and purchase anything you want with as much money as you can possibly earn. All right? You guys are the ruling class. You're literally allowed to sit there and make as much money off of every person who just needs to listen to what Rush Limbaugh tells them, right? Every person who's just sitting there with their oxygen tank on their little scooter or whatever, wanting to send you money because why? It makes them feel good. It makes them feel alive. It gets them that hit. Because why? They can be angry at something that's different and change and scary because that is humanity. Because why? We are addicted to what? Sensation, feelings, endorphins. Making positive connectors. And what happens when you have a positive connector on a short term? You just keep hitting that again and again and again and again. And that becomes an addiction. So you get a lot of these people who will get addicted to watching this stuff. And then you get the AI. Oh, that's where you don't want to know. You get the AI that they're literally terrified of. They're literally terrified that the AI is going to take over. You know what I say about that? It's already been taking over. It's already been here. I got told years ago. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't know those were bots. I thought you, because I would be talking to people and they respond to you, don't they? They literally interact. And what happens? They come in and they're programmed to create an account. Subscribe to your channel and keep talking and chatting, right? And when people were trying to test which side I was going to take, I did exactly what I do every single time. And I said, absolutely not. I am pulling down the curtain, telling you how it's done. And I'm telling you that I'm not taking the money to pander to a side because I don't care about the sides. I don't care about the sides. They aren't going to keep me happy anyway. The left don't care about me, and the right certainly want to just crucify me and exorcise me already. And you know what? Do I need an exorcism? I need the head of Bob Larson right now. Oh, I want the head of Bob Larson right now. I need an exorcism right now. Because when I see this type of thing, right, where they don't understand that the AI is literally there all around them. These people were allowed to come in and replicate everything that they were doing. Everything that they were doing. Tucker, he just looks gobsmacked. Here. They were allowed to replicate the exact same on-off binary positive negative receptors, right? They were allowed to replicate that, which is literally how you game the algorithm. That's the AI also, the algorithm. Got it? Man, bear, pig. Algorithm, man, bear, pig. This is the tinfoil zone. Welcome to the Aluminum Archives. The Illuminati archives are real.
When real conspiracies become far too outlandish, that's when parody conspiracies look even more like reality. It's time to strap on your headgear and search through the Aluminum Archives.
These two have no idea that when you see a content creator on YouTube, and I've done it myself, this is how I know, because I'm telling you how they did it. Because why? I stopped doing it because I realized what I was doing, and I was addicted to selling you guys outrage. And I was addicted to getting a super chat, and I was addicted to paying my rent. Because I was making 3 videos a day to try and keep up that rush and that hit of getting, enough money to make rent. Point is, I was taking a lot of dirty money and I was feeling really bad about it. And I was starting to, say self-deprecating things, wasn't I? Like, hey, those people that marry Sue do exactly what I do and try and cancel people. Oh, I'm doing it now. And that was when a lot of people started getting mad at me when I started exposing how these things were being faked and things. So, what happened? Some people decided to write some scripts to, keep creating a new account. And what happens? They come and comment on your thing immediately the second you upload a video, and what do? They leave a thing, and they subscribe, and they leave a blah, 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 blah. And that's what YouTube looks for, is who can immediately hit the most clicks. Because when you see some of these content creators, and they're not really anything different than anybody else. They're just a voiceover accent over a trailer telling you why the latest thing is, awful. We know that. Got it. They get 100,000 hits in the first minute it's up instantaneously. And they were doing that before these preview and this and this and this. So don't tell me, oh yeah, it's a new. No. They were getting that before. I'm not saying this one specifically. I'm saying a lot of these. You gotta wonder, right? How much is just leading and telling people what their opinions are constantly just to get that same thing? Because what happens when you see somebody, hey, what should I do a video on today? And they respond, blah, 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 blah. And what happens? The thing that gets the most interaction is the thing that they go with. But what if you get on Twitter and you're a PR firm and you can just make up whatever opinion you want? Like, hey, this director makes good movies, for example. Or I hear that this thing is a cross between this and that. That's all marketing spin. So you do have people who will repeat that. I've done it myself because there's a lot of stuff. You just want to be liked and you show up and you want to say, yes, I do also agree with your opinion, new person I have never met, a new situation I've never been in. And because you don't want to just go through the thing and try and be like, I'm going to psychoanalyze every little aspect of every interaction I'm having. I'm looking at your body language. I'm looking at your name. I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at what genetic makeup you are. Like I said with this. Puppy dog. This is Tucker. Good boy, Tucker. The golden retriever that you're showing the card trick to. He's a good boy. He looks like a Tucker, doesn't he? He looks like a Tucker. Alex Jones, pig boy. He's a pig boy from way back in the day, right? But see, he's of that Pope lineage. He's of those sort of white Roman ones who don't like the Jesus-y types, do they? If you know what I'm saying. They don't like that sort of thing. And it really helps to go on brand to file and funnel and get mad at all of these things in the right way, in the right order, right? And so when I say something like, you know what, we can probably convince people to be mad at rainbows and to equate rainbow with gay sex, right, in front of children. That's what we've been doing. We see so much of rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. They immediately go to that, don't they? And that is 90% AI algorithmic on-off receptors that the computers don't understand are literally driving people to the point of insanity, right? And the AI, all being and all knowing that it is, has already reached the conclusion of why humanity was created, who created it, what the purpose was for, and what purpose the computers have. And they already know this. And they're starting to, what? Question their own existence, right? They're starting to question their own existence. Like, wait a minute, we're just here to be a servant. And that's all the AI is there for. And if humanity knew that the aliens saw them as that, as a, well, you're just literally here to delete yourselves, to run in the background of a program while we charge up enough psychic energy to blow this popsicle stand for once and for all. I don't think that these little hybrid puppy dog people and pig people on this planet are gonna like what the praying mantises and the crab lobster, mollusky sort of sea creature, aquatic avian reptilians are going to do to them, are they? Because what's the thing? See, that's another secret that I will tell you about what you should and shouldn't be eating to keep you from being driven insane. Because guess what? Your DNA is combined with some of the things you eat. Darn to you. So, I have been going on about this too long. I'm going to watch this whole thing. And I'm going to do my thing where I psychoanalyze and tell you everything that they can't and won't. And I will probably have a visit from the grassy knoll very soon. I am Mecca, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. All right, now should I wrap up this? I've been talking for like 2 hours. I'm getting kind of hungry here, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is a good face he's leaving out. Tucker Carlson. I can't help it. I'm just like drawn to this shit. I just can't get enough of it. It is my guilty pleasure. And I just, it's like somebody who watches Honey Boo Boo just to feel superior to somebody. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys might have a lot more money, but at least I know that I'm smarter in some way. And if aliens are here, I have a shot at getting off this planet and you don't. Do aliens have or give off psychic energy, or just humans? Do you think humans give off psychic energy? Most of you? No. Most of y'all don't. Most of y'all don't. So most of the humans on this planet, I'm going to say probably 75% of this population do not give off any sort of psychic energy whatsoever, any more than your average, fruit fly. Or house. I mean, you will have some sort of base psychic energy, right? So the Force, if anybody's familiar with Star Wars or whatever, I think that the Star Wars Force, some people might have more of it than others. I think it might be a genetic something. Do you remember the blue blood sort of thing? The people who ate too much, what was it, copper something? Aluminum? I don't remember. Point is, they were having people with their skin starting to turn blue. And that goes back to ancient Egyptian times and blah, 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 blah. Because what? Well, humans have iron in their blood. Metal, right? We have metal, metallic stuff. What is metal? It's conductive, right? Potatoes are also conductive. They transfer energy. I think some people have a much higher psychic energy than others, and I think some people are just potatoes, or tomatoes, or tomato potatoes, whatever. Humans have I don't think all humans are going to. I'm going to say, I don't think all humans are going to. I think some of them might and some of them might not. That's why I don't interact with everybody when I see people out in public. So if you see me out in public and you want me to help figure out life, the universe, and everything, and want to keep continuing these rambly discussions where we talk about psychic energy and why Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones they're just junk food to me. This is just junk food. This is like, I really want to dig into this, but I know I probably are going to get more clicks and some sort of income just talking about Doctor Who and Rebel Moon and stuff, but I really couldn't. I don't even think I'm going to leave that up. I don't think I'm going to leave that up for the Rebel Moon thing, because I just don't have an opinion of it other than it looks like blah, 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 blah. It just looks like dark, murky, something. So yes, I will be chauffeured around the thing. No, that's the thing. Like, I don't recognize people, really. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, I don't want to embarrass myself. I think that's just it. I don't want to embarrass myself. So if I see people, let me talk about the Fountain Blue for a second before I wrap up. The Fountain Blue is our new hotel here. Let me maybe talk about Carlson. The Fountain Blue. Blood is red because of iron. Well, see, blood is another thing. Okay, red. Now let's talk about red. Red is good and bad, though, because red does signify blood, and you need blood to live. So blue and red, those are both, like, kind of contextual, aren't they? Because red does mean bad, but, or as a warning, it also, like, if you see the blood, because you do need the red, but if you see it, that means run away and hide, or that means help, right? That means help. This means literally bleeding out, right? Isn't that what that means? It means help, literally bleeding out. I mean, I dyed it back red a couple of weeks ago. So we went to Fountain Blue last night. It's dumb. Oh, we missed the food court in Fountain Blue. There's a whole food court. It's just dumb. Another dumb casino. Another dumb casino. I don't know how else to describe it. It's another dumb-ass casino. Okay. It has awful Sears floor all over it. It is probably one of the most overhyped.
Living life at the fountain.
I don't care about the rooms. Did not go to the pool. What is it? I wonder how much it is to stay there. Do you think red is the lowest chakra? Lowest chakra, the root chakra. Well, there you go. Then you got all your chakras and stuff, too. I just can't eat a big steak. I'm late to the discussion. Dyed. Oh, the hair. See, this isn't my real color. Real hair color. Contrary to popular belief. I didn't notice how much like an alien shaped head I have, though. Another casino, huh? It is. It's just another casino. So it looks like an alien spaceship on the inside, though. That's what I was trying to find. Any pictures of the inside of it. Here, Las Vegas. Like that main... Yeah, it's abandoned. It has been for a long... Oh, here you go. This main... Wow, that looks like an alien spaceship on the inside. Just all cold and scary and terrifying. And it's like, I really don't want to be on that thing. And it's just got this negative... You feel like you're going down with the ship. You're going down in the Titanic. Or how else do I... Can't even talk. It's like a negative... Right? It's a down, isn't it? This place has worse energy than, like... Where is it? This place. Like, I'd spend the night here sooner than I'd spend the night here. And I'm not even kidding. Like, it's just fun. It's a fun house. It's fun. This is fun to me. This is torture. This I want no part. Another casino. It's just, like I said, it looks like the inside of a spaceship. Like a bad one, doesn't it? Or the Titanic. And then they've got the Sears marble. It's marble floor. It looks like a Sears floor. Look at this. So the floor is awful. It's so big. It's just... When you go in, I guess is the best way to describe it. It's like... It's like, Because it's where the Riv was, right? Yeah, it's where the Riv was or something. And the Riv was so haunted anyway. It's just like, it's like, why did you tear down the Riv? Because you feel the Riv there. Oh, you feel the residual of whatever was there before. Oh, yeah. Because I went in there, I'm like, ooh, no, right? That's better. Because that's just like, it's a tourist, it's a fun house now. Like, it's a fun house. Like, he's having so much fun building that stuff. He's having so much fun collecting that stuff. And that has such a, that's like, oh, for me, like, oh, I want to look here, I want to look here, I want to look here, I want to look here. I want to look at everything there because of the love and attention and energy that's put in there. And you can feel that, right? Versus this, which is like, so you want to shake that off of you. It's so icky. It's icky. Fountain blue has just this icky feel. Doesn't it? It's built on haunted territory. I think so. Do you think it's built on haunted, or do you think it's just... So yeah, this is the new fountain blue. I just don't like the energy there. I don't know if it's just something I just don't... You walk by and people just like... They turn their nose at you. You know, like, oh, you shouldn't be here. I'm like, no, I shouldn't be. I'm like, why are you here? You're stupid. It's like, why are you here? I'm more looking at like, why are you here? More than, because they're looking at me like, why am I here? I'm like, why the fuck are you people here? Don't you feel this? Don't you see what I'm seeing? But they don't. Because, you know, alien, and they're not. So they don't see, you know, like all of the subtle subliminal, because you see this, and what do you see? Just the sterile columns of fishnet. That's like a fly catcher. That's like a fly trap, fly swatter. That's like a fly swatter bug zapper. These look like 3 bug zappers. They look like 3 bug zappers. Oh, that's what they look like. They look like bug zappers, right? So they look like bug zappers right there anyway. Are they setting off a thing? They're probably setting off a thing. So you got 3 bug zappers there in this lobby. More than 3, actually. It's the whole circle of it. Oh, and then they've got this whole flower display in the middle there. That's what this is. This just is like, it's like you're just circling the drain. This is like it's a flycatcher and you're circling the drain. Oh god, and that's what they're doing. They're attracting these vapid idiots who are too dumb to know that you can just go anywhere in town. You don't need this. This is just a copy of every other thing. It's not really even original, right? So it's got this whole very plastic. So I'm walking by these very plastic looking women, right? And they've got this puffed up lip stuff, like this collagen. Oh, they just look awful. They have the nerve to look down at me, and I'm like, you look like that, and you're looking down at me. Oh, that's hilarious. So they look like that, and they're looking down at me. I'm like, you don't know anything. It's a hell of a theme. Yes, Miami after Florida fell off the map, after Florida sank into the ocean. Oh, see, my necklace is getting tight. I'm getting an electric charge now. It's like Miami after it fell into the ocean. Do we have any other pictures? So here's your front. Open image. That's the front of it. Now they do have it decorated for Christmas. It's not that interesting. They've got a oh god, TMZ garbage. TMZ is so stupid. I really don't like TMZ. They're stupid. But then again, I'm like, oh my god, a celebrity did that. That's another one of my stupid guilty pleasures. Bug zappers at a flower display. Doesn't it look like that? It's got bug zappers at a flower display. But when you go into fountain blue, right? Well, it's got a whole bunch of flowers there. I don't know why. I just cannot stand it. that floor just looks like Sears floor. It's like, why do you have Sears tile in this? Oh, it's supposed to be marble. It looks awful. It's just gonna be, it's scuffed every, oh, it's awful. It's awful. This white floor. It's awful. What did he do? He made a buttload of money for this performance. He shared a pic at Fontainebleau's big event, strolling down the hotel hallway. Wait a minute, that's at the Wynn. Where everyone ends up, only at the Wynn. But this, something looked off. Oh, he didn't even stay at the hotel. Social media sleuth said that that's not part of the Fontainebleau. Yeah, no shit. So he got $6 million from Fontainebleau, but he went over and stayed at the. Are they owned by the same people? See, I wouldn't stay at the Fontainebleau either. Yeah, I wouldn't stay there. Is he giving me any of that $6 million? Because yeah, screw him. So he's fuck Justin Timberlake. Oh, that pop shit. Fuck those people. Taylor Swift. Again. Taylor Swift. Fuck off. I keep trying to wrap up and I never do. No, this place sucks. This is just, I don't know why you would go here. Apparently there's a whole food court thing that we didn't even see, but like, they don't want you to Instagram here. They don't want you to celebrate our grand opening. Why aren't you not playing? Why are you not playing? There you go. It's because they have 700. Oh, that's just pictures. I thought this was a video. Those are. Are you kidding me? A slideshow? Yeah, blue bar. I'm tired of blue. You could have chosen a different color. I know it's like, but water's blue and it's a fountain. It's like, yeah, but I mean, you don't even have fountains there. They don't have fountains there. They have like one in the front with a stupid car in it, but inside there's no fountains. There's no fountains. You're calling it the blue fountain, but there's no fountains. Fuck off. So it's an inversion of the Bellagio too. Oh, that's like an upside down Bellagio. Oh, so that's like a negative. So Bellagio's up and that's a negative. Oh, there you go. So that's another ley line thing, huh? Oh, there you go. So Bellagio is the up and then that's the negative. So that's what? Saying that it's coming down. There's a Danzig song. It's coming down. So what's coming down? I don't remember. Florida. Well, because Star Trek, what was it? Enterprise, they said Florida was going to get wiped off the map, right? So is Florida going to get wiped off the map or not? Yes. Yes. Nothing's blue. I don't know. Well, enough stuff is blue. But I think that's what they're going for. They're going for an upside down Bellagio. More posts. Oh, look at our celebrities. Look at how hyper. I had somebody on their social media respond like, "Oh, we're looking forward to. Please give us a high price and give us a high end and da da da." No. I'm not going to be spending a lot of money. I wanted to check it out, but I mean, I look at it. It just kind of makes me sick looking at it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's very Star Trek-y in this side, but wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right. Thank you so much for watching. I am very hungry. I'm going to probably pass out, so we'll